Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the new Hershey's Cookies and Cream collection by Etude House Official Asia, which is going to be released on Valentine's Day. Also on Valentine's Day, we're going to have Natasha Denona's Love Palette. So anyway, before I move on, this month's giveaway is the Star Wars Pat McGrath Decadence palette. And as you guys know, this palette retails for $125, and I bought one extra to include in this month's giveaway. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is be subscribed and have left a way for me to contact you, and automatically each month you're entered in monthly giveaways on my channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So that is a palette that I highly recommend. Anyway, so moving on to the Hershey's Cookies and Cream collection. This collection includes two mini eyeshadow palettes, creamy milk chocolate palette, cookies and cream palette, rouge tint hazelnut chocolate and almond chocolate, and then two eye brushes in the shades creamy milk and cookies and cream. It'll be available on January 22nd, and if you're wondering if I'm gonna buy it or not, the answer is probably no. Because when I look at these shades, I really see a lot of repeats in the neutrals. I mean, the packaging does look nice, I will give them that. And of course, they've hinted that it's going to smell like chocolate, just like the previous release they had last year with their Kit Kat collection, which, by the way, someone like Jeffree Star already reviewed on his channel, and he said that for him, all the shadows seem to be working out fine. I mean, yes, it looks very edible, but the one thing he complained about was the pinks and the neutrals in there. So his compliment was mostly for those brown shades, and he said that the pink shades in there weren't so super performing, and they were kind of like dollar store makeup. So that leads me to believe that this palette may also be a hit or miss, and also because there's just too many chocolatey themed palettes out there. For example, with Too Faced that already did this before, and while it's nice to have like an actual brand of chocolate like Hershey or Kit Kat or Mars or another chocolate that we know of, ultimately at the end of the day you are paying for that brand logo. And if you just want to have that on your table, I guess, for like a gimmicky product, I guess that might be fine. But for me, I just can't justify, adding another eyeshadow palette to my collection that's going to be a hit or miss like the Kit Kat one that was released last year. And I just feel like it's going to be a gamble, and I'm just not going to buy it. And there's just too many neutrals out there, and if it's just for the smell, I think Too Faced already had it done many years ago. I think most of the semi-sweet and other palettes went on sale, or they were available at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So for me, it's going to be a pass, and I'm not going to buy that collection. Now, however, the Natasha Denona Love Palette, which is coming around the same time, January 22nd, on their website and on Sephora, this palette intrigued me at first because, it's got like some pops of pink and some peachy tones in there, but at the end of the day, it's something like the Sunrise palette that was released last year. It was also $65, and you're also getting like one or two like pinks and purples that at the end of the day, if you already own Natasha Denona's collection, you probably already have these in your collection. And or if you don't, I just don't think that it's justifiable to keep encouraging these brands to switch around the shades all the time and give us a different product. Like I've said in my previous videos, brands have reached a point with these colors that all they have to do now is just switch them up and move them around. But at the end of the day, you can't invent that many new colors. You're just going to have to move them around like a Rubik's Cube, and then hope that nobody remembers that there are like so many dupes in there, because I guarantee that once people start getting these in their hands and comparing it to other Natasha Denona products, for example, the Love one that's coming out, it has like those purples from the Lila, like those reds from the Sunrise, and even in the swatches, if you look, the shimmers don't seem to be performing super great. Now the mattes do seem to be very pigmented, but again, I feel like it's not something we've not seen before, and it's not out of this world. So I'm on the fence about it. I can't really say if it's worth it or not. That silver doesn't really intrigue me at all. Maybe one of those mauves, the shimmery mauves, might be interesting, but everything else just looks like repeats. So it also kind of reminds me of the Huda nude that came out, the new nude that came out in 2018 with like peaches and mauve. So I guess somebody on her team must have thought, okay, we've never done just pinks together, kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury one that was released earlier this year, late last year, the Pillow Talk. It's just brands recycling those peachy nudes and or pink mauve shades. And I guess if you're a collector of Natasha Denona and you don't own any of these shades before, then I guess that's fine. But for me, I'm just not super excited. I don't know. I feel like brands are just, hyping up the Hallmark holiday and giving us more of the same shades. That's nothing groundbreaking here. So I'm probably going to give it a pass. I'll wait to see a few reviews. I'll probably wait to see it in store first, but so far I'm not hyped up about this new Love palette either. I will have to see it in person before I can let you guys know for sure if it's worth it or not. But for now, I feel like it's more of the same, like the Huda nude that came out 2 years ago, and or combined with a Norvina palette, or any of those other pinks that we've been seeing so many times, even in her own palettes like the Sunrise. So between that and the Hershey, I'm leaning more towards the Natasha Denona because it's more unique. Between the different shadows, I'll probably pick the cookies and cream one because it looks definitely more outstanding than the just dark brown neutrally one. The one with the cookies and cream looks more intriguing to me because of the variety of color you get here versus the brown one, which is kind of limiting to me. As far as the other products, they don't excite me. The swatches don't look like super standout-ish or anything, and the lipsticks definitely don't inspire me. But I think the white one, the cookies and cream, if they sold it in the US, I'd be interested a little bit, but packaging wise, I guess the Hershey one's more unique. I don't know. I'd love to know you guys' thoughts. What did you guys think? Etude House is a South Korean makeup color cosmetics brand owned by Amore Pacific. The brand name Etude means study in French, so it's like a school thing. And as of 2018, there are 231 Etude House stores. So this company was established in 1966, and its corporate name was changed to Oscar Corporation in 1985, and they're just recently name changed to Etude Corporation in 1997. And in March 2018, some of their products were recalled by the FDA because they had high amounts of antimony shortly before they opened their first branch in Dubai and a second branch in Kuwait. So some of their stuff was recalled. I don't know. I'm not feeling super comfortable with them. Anyway, thank you as always for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought and which palette you will be picking up. And I will see you guys next time.